So, chapter 4 came out for God of Time, and honestly, exactly what I thought was going to happen happened, right? They saved the detective. They went a little back and forth about whether they should or not. I was actually surprised when Hiroki, give me one sec, I have to go to the end of the chapter here, because that's when they mentioned, yeah, yeah, Hiroki smacked Yuki, and it was kind of funny, but at the same time, it was like, I guess yeah, that's the only way to make it really snap back into it. But I just thought about it. Where it's like, oh, we're gonna be murderers and everyone's gonna hate us. Society's gonna shun us. But then I was like, you're both in the same case, right? Involved with the same case. You both would be murderers, man, woman. You got each other. You get married. You have a family. Who cares? Oh, my husband's a murderer, but I'm the wife who was in the same situation with them. I was there. I caused it. We caused it. I there you go. Um, But again, I mean, that's like because they're thinking about like when they get a job, when they have a family, if they look up their name and all that. I'm like you've got each other really. But whatever. The detective did mention the watch to Hiroki, right? That his dad had it. Because again, the detective worked the case for his dad, and he realized that the same watch that Yuki had, he, his dad had. But that's it. Like they didn't mention anything. They look a little shook throughout the classes, but then the rest of the chapter just goes on. I don't think I missed anything, right? But it just genuinely is like, oh my god, that watch, your dad had it. Then that's it, and then they just went on with their day, which I guess is fine. But then he goes talk to her. He goes to talk to her. Hiroki talks to Yuki, and then they're like, let's turn ourselves in. Which again, I already mentioned this last chapter. It's like, bro, you were by not circumstantial evidence, but by the evidence that's I don't know what the term is, but basically they're like, yeah, you probably aren't killers. So I don't know why they keep going on about this whole like, oh, we have to do our best to um either keep it a secret or like they're saying at the end of the chapter is like just turn ourselves in. I don't think they're gonna because what happens? You turn yourself in. For one, they have to believe the time thing, right? Because how did you do it? How did no one see? How did this happen? How did they fly? This watch stops. Okay, okay. So you just be confessing without you wouldn't even have the evidence to convict yourself. Or even if you did, it'd be so unbelievable. Except for the only guy who doesn't get frozen, which is Hiroki, right? Because he's the guy's son. I assume that's why it is, right? Some connection with that. I don't see what would be the purpose of getting arrested. At least story wise, like clearly there's gonna be something else. Either they don't get arrested stuff. I think they're just gonna start talking to the detective, and the detective's like gonna pull up. He's gonna be like, oh, they're what's it called? Turning themselves in. I'll take care of it. Come here, guys. You don't know what you're talking about. And then suddenly take him to a different room and be like, yo, I have to investigate this watch. Let's figure out what happened to your dad. And then that's where the story continues. Because at this point, they probably need an adult to be able to actually help them with things in terms of Hiroki with his dad and the whole case, especially the investigator who was literally involved with it. He might end up asking his mom questions because his mom might know things. We just haven't seen Hiroki's mom, right? She always mentioned, well, he just mentioned that it's like his mom talked about his dad or whatever, from what I remember. But I mean, we might talk to her, find out something else, and then you might even suggest that they might try to save his dad, considering that we're talking about time. They could go back in time and whatnot, but that's only going to cause problems with paradoxes and all that. So I don't know how the author is going to deal with that if that's the route they take. But are they going to turn themselves in? I think they will try to turn themselves in. It just won't work. But I mean, outside of that, story's going smoothly. Well, I was gonna say predictable, not necessarily predictable. It's just reasonable outcomes so far. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you actually went and read it and you've been keeping up and you liked it, feel free to give this video a like. If you want to keep up with the rest of the chapters that come out, feel free to subscribe. If not, I might still have even another video I had to do. There might be another manga that just recently updated. Oh, I have to read Young Girl, the hero, the other one I uploaded. I forget. There's only two chapters in, but yeah, I think there might be a couple more that I have to get to. So thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.